one out. Running his mouth, I'm out. Listen, it's about to be.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing from the outset is Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. The Falcons at 3-7 now in the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Third and 2. Now Penix. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut they'll take care of the end of this drive.
Throws right back to London, complete again. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
2, 6, cut 19, cut 19. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Now Daniels. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by her. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
19, 18, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
70 Lions.
In motion is Strong.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 here. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Here's Williams to return. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Commanders, nothing. Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. 3. Pass the 60. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. Slot man moves right. Here's Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On the jump.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Hey. Press all 80.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Coconut. Ready.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he takes it in. Touchdown. touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, set. Go.
A play fake. Now Penix. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 47 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Check smash, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Rush coming in, he's taken down. James Pierce able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors, 70. Be ready, be ready. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3rd down and 13.
Cowboy 80.
In motion is Strong.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
From the gun on third down. Daniels able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 42 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. They go play action. Daniels looking deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
47-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, Mustang 19. Go street. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the man open here is Strong. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's a gain of
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 53 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go, set, steady,
looking to throw, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the Falcons.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Let's go now.
To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 28 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Pacheco once again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions, street, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Let's go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Daniels. We'll get back to Charbonnet. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 14 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
The score, Commanders 35, Falcons 28.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And 10.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go street. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
42, Falcons 36. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they can't bring him down. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Practice 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pacheco going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal.
Hot 70, hot 60, trap 60. You're not. Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll drop this down to Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
brings up 3rd down and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Shedding defenders at the 15. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. They'll throw with Penix. Throw left side, there's London. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They go back to the ground with Williams. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. On the move past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
2nd and 5.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
70 Lions.
They'll try the left side with Carter. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Falcons 43. Commanders.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, 18, Pioneers.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. this man, a Conquo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
70 Lions, Cougar 19! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats! Warriors 70! Scoop!
Back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's good. Be spotted up at the 35-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.